Hey Simone, how are you today?
Hi, I'm great now that everything is working.
I'm so excited to chat with you today. Simone is an incredibly talented illustrator with over a decade in game industry and years of freelance experience. We have been so lucky enough to license four of her stunning artwork for diamond paintings. And I hunt three of them behind me, but we will get
They're so
into the painting.
beautiful.
Yes, we will get into the painting later. But first, Simone, do you mind sharing a bit yourself and how did you get to where you are today?
Um, yes, I love to share my journey through art. I always drew. I was a kid who was always drawing. I loved Disney. I loved books and everything. And well, I didn't know there was a career in art, but
Oh,
Um, I just followed it all the time and I was like, oh, okay, here's an art school. Okay, I'm just going to take evening classes. And then
wow.
a friend of mine said, oh, I'm going to this art school. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And so it was like
Wow.
just one thing led to another, but it was never like, I always just wanted to do art and I followed whatever opportunity came. So I went to a graphic design school where I learned lots of
Hmm.
programs like marketing and everything, which I'm not very good
Hmm.
at, by the way. But then I went
Wow.
to
You're a
animation
marketer.
school. No, I'm not, but I learned it.
Yeah. I could tell.
And then I went to animation school, and
Mhm.
from there, um, there was a local game company in Hamburg who was looking for artists. And since I
Hmm.
was very good at what I was doing, because I was very focused on just drawing, drawing, drawing all the time,
Hmm.
um, I was recommended by a couple of teachers of mine. So they were asking around, and a couple of teachers of mine recommended them. And so I did my first character designs for a game company without even planning for it. So I was just like, okay, suddenly I'm a a character designer. Okay. And then they said, you did a good job. Please come to our company. And then I stayed there for 9 years.
Oh, keep doing it. You did a great
Yes.
job.
And while I was doing that, I was also always drawing for myself and
Hmm.
putting everything online. So my life literally is mostly drawing because I love it and it's fun. And so yes, that's how. Yes, when my son was born, then I
Hmm.
quit my job because I was like, no, it doesn't fit my schedules and everything. And then I tried
Hmm.
opened a Patreon where I do lots of tutorials,
Hmm.
and that resulted in a couple of books. And that was
Hmm.
yeah, that's basically my freelance work where I was like doing things for companies and my books and my Patreon. And now I'm just happily doing that still.
Yeah, I could see you have a very abundant experience. I mean, both in your career and your life. Speaking of your work,
Mhm.
I've been so captivated by the four paintings we license. So they feels like a connected world for me. It's like a magical world that, like the witch, is definitely be the reflection of yourself, right? And
Yes.
the little girl, could you share how this character happens and the story they behind?
I sure can share that. Um, first of all, I was really happy of the paintings you chose because they are ones of my favorites. So like the one with the
Really?
cat and the girl touching the flower, that's like that kind of my favorites, and also the witch, both the witch ones, I really like those. So I was very
Oh.
happy for you choosing them because I think they are also very suited for this.
Hmm.
Yes, but the general idea of the small people came to me weirdly when I saw some rubbish in the street.
Hmm.
And I was like, huh. It was like a milk carton. I was like, huh, if there were small people, they might use this, like for maybe a boat or a swing and stuff like
Hmm.
that. And sort of, I started developing a world in
Hmm.
which the small people would be in our world and how they would be uh, taking stuff we discard, but they still don't live among us. They're like more in the woods. And I was like,
Hmm.
okay, but maybe they have a friend witch and she's not living far away. And they have like a bond with her and they sort of bring her little things and she gives them presents in return. 'Cause first, they were trying, it was a cold winter,
Hmm.
and then they took some grains from her chickens because they
Hmm.
needed food, but they left a little thing in return. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how she noticed, oh, there is some little people. And then they
Uh,
started like sort of exchanging things. And that's how the bond came to be. And now they just come by and they chill with the witch and she gives them stuff, they give them her stuff, and they just like each other.
it's kind of like the relationship between human being and natural. I mean,
Uh,
human being borrow things from natural, and in return, we should just give it back something. So I think the story
that's
is
correct.
is really great, and you can just blend the storytelling and art together. Yeah, I really like the witch. I mean, the witch is she always in a cozy environment, like relaxing.
Yeah, I feel like I want to bring people to relax a little bit themselves when they see the
Mm-hmm.
paintings.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
just sort of take a moment, breathe, do not look on your phone, just sort
yeah,
of take a moment to calm
yeah,
yourself, stuff like that. So, like, I like to try to, I need this myself to have just like reminders. Okay, what do you like to do best? Just sort of relax in nature, just take a moment,
yeah.
feel the air around you. So, that's basically what I try to, yeah, to communicate with them.
Have you ever tried diamond painting before? Just want to ask.
No, I actually didn't because honestly, I have too many hobbies and I would like to do too much, but I draw and drawing takes up all my time. But I can imagine that it is very relaxing because it's like just taking your time,
Yeah,
slowly putting it together.
yes.
Mhm.
When I first make a diamond painting, I was upset by how the process itself, like uncovering the hidden detail bit by bit. Like I just want to take this to go through it a bit. Some people, when they do diamond painting, they really want to just section by section, right? I would just finish all the background and then I would leave the witch at last. When you finish the character slowly to realize you are sitting in the same scenes with her. So just every diamond feels like you stepping deeper into the artist's world. Yeah. One more topic that is very crucial lately is crazily popular nowadays. AI is reshaping, I mean, so many fields, and art is no exception, I believe. As an illustrator, how do you feel about it and its impact on traditional painting?
Well, honestly, I try not to think too much about
Mm-hmm.
AI because
Mm-hmm.
um, I think a lot of artists are starting to panic a little bit because it's like, okay, the AI is taking away the jobs from other artists.
Mm-hmm.
And that's valid. For me, AI is like, okay, I think there always still has to be creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And that the AI can't bring. It is always the human who has
Mm-hmm.
to bring the creativity.
Yes,
And
I agree.
in a way, because you were saying traditional art, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sometimes thinking, okay, maybe one should do more with your hands and
Mm-hmm.
maybe like also just watercolor because the AI can't do that yet. It can't
Mm.
paint a painting with real paints. I mean, the
Yeah.
digital, which I really love,
Mm-hmm.
which I always try to make feel traditional, it probably can emulate at some point. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, I think also for artists who are worried, I think maybe it's also about just why are we doing art? We're doing it because we enjoy it. So
Mm-hmm.
try to focus on that, not on okay, we're going to all lose our jobs for because of AI. So I think
Mm-hmm.
like that it we don't know what the future brings, and if somebody loses their job because of it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's not great. And I have been feeling the impact as well. I think that there's like less jobs around, but
Mm,
then
right.
there's we can't really do much about it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there's lots of lawsuits against it, which I think is good. But I personally, I just have to try to find my way in this world and do, yeah, maybe traditional art. Maybe it's also all about character. I mean, your art shine that the art shows your character. And I think that's something which the AI can't do. So try to show as much of yourself in your art as possible. And I think that's what I would like to sort of give
Yeah.
every artist out there, sort of like just try to be yourself as much in there and put it aside.
Mm. I can't agree more on the creative process can be replaceable. As you say, maybe do the dishes, the
That would be
clean.
great.
Yeah, clean your house. Yeah.
I'd love
Do
that.
all,
Sign up for that AI, but
yeah,
not by
do
taking
all,
away my art.
yeah, yeah. I just want to get a robot at my home and do all the dishes, all the homework. Yeah. So I think AI, absolutely, they are perfect for that kind of job. But I think art is creative. Art is about reflecting the artist's inner world. And before we finish, could you share where people can find you and what projects you are working on right now?
So the people can always find me on Instagram under schmödraws, which is my handle, or you can go
Mm-hmm.
to schmödraws.com, where I have a newsletter page where
Mm-hmm.
people also get some, I call them the easy art essentials, because
Mm-hmm.
there I share my process and people who want to draw can also find like tips and everything. So they get that in a welcome mail. And I have a newsletter, which I then talk about lots of topics like my creative process and
Mm-hmm.
share just lots of stuff. So that's something there. And yes, and I'm working on a Kickstarter book. So
Mm.
they can keep their eyes peeled for sometime in autumn for that. Also about the
Mm.
small people.
Perfect. If everyone want to check out someone licensed diamond painting kits and learn more about her, you can find it all in the description box. Thank you so much for sharing your insight today. I can't wait to see your books come to life and your Kickstarter program.
Thank you. And thanks for the talk.
Let's bye for now.
Bye.
Cheers.